So today is the 9th of March 2026. We're up in the mountains in Greece right now. I'm just doing one of my little check-in vlogs, sitting here with a coffee. Just finished up a mastermind, which was absolutely insane. So I had, I think it was 8 guys come out that I coach in terms of transition online, and yeah, they just loved it. Hosted a free mastermind up in Greece in like this 15-bedroom villa. It was fucking huge. One of my best mates, Julius, and his brother Jan came as well, which was sick. And stuff's just going super fucking well at the moment. Like, it's going well because my frame of mind is in the right place. I feel like we're a bit behind right now of what we want to do, but we've got really good momentum. We've done about 9.2k USD so far this month, and it's the 9th of the month, so we're a decent bit behind actually when you think about it like that. But at the end of the day, like, we still got really fucking good momentum. One thing I want to make sure that I hold myself accountable on is, one, getting in the workouts, like not making any excuses for anything, because then as soon as you start making excuses in one area, I think it just like pulls off into loads of other areas, right? So if I want to work out and I've not got workout equipment, what can I do? Like, okay, surely there's somewhere I can do pull-ups on if I want to. Surely there's somewhere I can drive to. Or maybe I can just go on a quick run or a walk. Like, there's always some sort of form of physical activity I can do. Second thing is organization, keeping data up to date, keeping like tracking and everything all super up to date, and making sure that I'm just on it with that sort of side of things. The other thing is organisation, so making sure that I know for a fact that I need to be doing this for me to actually achieve the level of success. Like, I don't need to, because maybe I could get someone to help me just do it, and there's definitely things I can put in place to do it, but I need it, basically. I need to find a way to make sure that I always have that. I need to know the day before what it is that I should be getting on with the day after, really, because that's just going to put me in the best position to win. But yeah, stuff's going well. So we did 39k USD in January. We did a bit less in February. We did 28, yeah, a bit above 28k, so a decent bit less. And then we're going to do 50k in March. We're at 10k already. We tend to find the first part and the last part tend to be the busiest parts in terms of like when people have money, so we need to do a big push now until we start going into that final part whilst people still have income. But either way, that's just a belief, because there's always people with income. Like, people don't just earn 3k to just have ready from their job at the first part most of the time. Like, most of the time when people come on, it's using savings, it's using money they've put to the side, etc. So yeah, that's where we're at now. In terms of like where I think the business is going to go, I can really see it going super far. I can see us staying in the fitness coaching industry for a while at the moment, and actually just like getting really good in where we're at. But the long-term area we can go with it, whether we'll go this way or not, I'm not 100% too sure, is we can help basically all different business owners transition online. We just need to make sure that we stay niche with it in terms of when we expand it. Because if we expand it and we instantly do every single business owner, it's going to be hard. So I think the way that it will work, it will be helping like loads of different coaches transition online. And the main way we're going to be able to get people for that is ads, because the thing is using ads, it's going to be the easiest for us to target loads of different types of coaches, because our organic content can only really be positioned to one specific niche to like funnel them down. But we can still use the organic when we're bigger and doing other coaches for more generalization. And what I'd like to do in the long term is separate, not fully, but like have my personal brand that I have now as a separate personal brand to transition online, and actually be building the transition online personal brand, and potentially even be able to sell this business down the line. Yeah, it won't get as much because it's a coaching based business and it is tied to your name a bit, but I definitely think it's sellable. I think there's definitely potential to be able to sell a business like this now, because they're becoming more common, they're becoming more like in line with the industry. I do think AI is going to get bigger and bigger. I think a lot is going to change in the next year or two, but the thing is, I just adapt. I need to make sure that I'm staying up to date with stuff like that in a way. I don't need to go too crazy on it, because sometimes it's just definitely not going to be the most important thing in like my roster, you could say. But yeah, I need to make sure that I'm staying up to date with stuff on that as well. And yeah, I'll check in towards the end of the month, let you know how we've gone on in terms of the 50k. But it's insane, just helping so many people. Like everyone that came to the mastermind, you can just see how much their lives are being changed. And a lot of it is just mindset, right? Like putting people in the right mindset, keeping yourself in the right mindset. And I know just based on having a good mindset, you can get to that 100 million. Like I can get to that 100 million just purely on mindset. Like, because that's the thing. That's like one of the most important things there is. Really, that's really all we have, is the way that we look at life and the way that we think about life, right? So yeah, looking forward to fucking crushing the rest of this month. Gonna lock in hard because we just need to be dialed. We're debating whether to go back to Cyprus because there's a bit of a war going on there. So we might not go back to Cyprus because of the war, or just stay here. But either way, started to plan out what I want to do today. My closing's got so much better as well. Had to jump back into the closing because Ricky wasn't closing as many. One thing I'm noticing, I need to be a much better leader. So I'm not hopping on enough calls with my teams. Team right now have Ricky, Will, Harry, and Ricky, Will, Harry, and Odysseus. And we're bringing on an editor. But just need to make sure I structure stuff correctly because the setters have 10%, the closer has 10%, and like we have like a relatively high CAC at the moment, which is 25%. So we're just losing out on a lot of percentages right now. If I don't get the close, if I get the close, it's completely fine. If Ricky gets the close, then it starts to become a bit too much because you also have about 5% processing fees. But it's fine. So we just need to make sure that when we bring on this video editor, we're careful. Right now, what we have is like with scale, it's super profitable, but at a low, like a low amount, it's not as profitable. We're still bringing a lot in through organic though as well, so that makes it way more profitable. Like last month, we did more from organic than we did from paid. So yeah, let's keep crushing it. Got to put more focus on like the ads, the acquisition, the organic content. Main reason the organic content is like we can then run profile ads on there. So I still want everything to be revolved around ads, but use the organic to help us actually launch that different type of ads instead of just the lead form, the profile ads. And yeah, we're gonna fucking crush it from here. So speak to you soon. Let's fucking kill it.